If you're a Very Dark Man fan, share this message to Very Dark Man. Today is 25th Christmas Day, that's December 2024. So I'd like to speak to Very Dark Man in a way whereby, first, I would like to commend you, Very Dark Man, for your passion and commitment to making a difference in the lives of the people. Over the years, your efforts have inspired many, and your dedication to the cause of justice and development has been evident. It takes courage and a sense of purpose to stand for others, and you have consistently demonstrated both. However, as someone who observes and appreciates your work, I feel the need to share some thoughts that I hope will guide you on your path. This is not an attempt to seek friendship or establish a relationship, but a sincere desire to see you recalibrate for the greater good. In the past few months, some cracks have started to appear, not because you lack the will or ability to make a change, but because certain steps have raised questions about your direction. Negativity seems to be catching up, and I believe this is an opportunity for reflection. I think the friends you keep, the environment you operate in, and the strategies you adopt are critical factors in your mission. If you truly aspire to help the nation, it's essential to grow beyond certain levels. Returning to familiar but limiting spaces may provide support for the moment when I see you go to meet certain individuals, but growth often requires stepping out, elevating your mindset, and choosing a path that may not always be popular but is right. This doesn't mean abandoning the people, it simply means leading with wisdom and setting an example of growth and maturity. Remember this NGO stuff. Remember this issue of Little Smart. I was expecting that in the case of Little Smart, when Little Smart even played the record, you would just say you are sorry for what you voiced out. It was simply because of the anger. I wasn't expecting that you were going to deny, because the moment you lie to the public, now it becomes a little bit difficult for them to want to trust. And I can see some people walking away. I have few questions I believe you should reflect on deeply. Number one is that are your current actions aligning with the vision you once had for your mission? Secondly, have you surrounded yourself with people who challenge and elevate your thinking? Thirdly, are you prioritizing short-term popularity over long-term impact? How well are you managing criticism and learning from it without becoming defensive? Your people, they criticize me. A lot of people criticize me also. I'm getting new to the game, and I know you have been there, but you need to ask yourself, how well are you managing criticism and learning from it? Because for me, when people criticize, the idea is, what can I learn from this? No word to me is useless. Do you have a clear plan for personal growth and leadership development? It is not about developing the physical body, but are you developing the mental aspect? Not just saying that, oh, I'm from the street, I have the street intelligence. What other development are you actually building on? Are you creating a legacy that will outlast your presence in the spotlight? What sacrifices are you willing to make today to secure the success of your work tomorrow? To build trust and regain the confidence of those who once believed in you, here are a few steps I think you can take. I think you need to reassess your inner cycle. Surround yourself with individuals who align with your visions and values, and who are unafraid to hold you accountable. I believe you can also communicate transparently, address the concerns of your intelligent fans and NGO supporters, acknowledge past mistakes and present, and I think a clear plan for moving forward. I also think that focus on capacity building. If possible, invest in personal and professional development, because this will equip you to handle challenges with more wisdom and grace. Also, I think you can engage constructively. Channel your energy into projects and initiatives that have tangible measures or measurable impact. Actions always speak louder than voice. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. When you were building your NGO, the moment you said, I want to make other NGO look bad, it seems as if this is not about building the NGO. This seems like making others look bad. And such energy always catch up. You might not understand that. I have told people around me, I said the frequency Very Dark Man has built, at some point it was supposed to leave the frequency, but you're operating on the frequency and the negativity of that frequency is actually catching up. And I think you have to detach yourself from it. And lastly, I would say you need to maintain integrity. Let every move you make reflect the values you stand for. Integrity would always draw the right people and resources to your cause. I also have an intention to help people, but in a different light. So you might be working in this way, I'm working in a different direction, and I'm careful with the kind of audience I'm building also. Not audience who will just fight for me. No, I want audience who can call my attention. When I make live videos, some of my audience, they will tell me what I am not supposed to say. Oh, don't say this publicly, we can say this privately. I listen to my audience. These are audience who have my best interest, not those who will praise me into fire. Not those who will tell me, hey, go ahead, go ahead. So lastly, never forget that your work has a higher purpose. If you refocus and lead with clarity, humility, and wisdom, people will rally behind you once again. Mistakes are not the end. I know you have made some mistakes, but it is not your end. They are lessons. The key is to learn and adapt. You still have the potential and you can achieve great things, but it's time for you to kind of recalibrate and rise above the noises. I would have loved to speak to you, but it is more important that you reflect more than having conversation with you. But if you can reflect more, I believe that God would always guide you and lead you to the right path. That's my message for you, VDM. Have a great day. Merry Christmas. Hope to see you in 2025. Hope to see a new VDM 2025. And the VDM that will find back his purpose